Wizard World Richmond Comic-Con makes a return visit to the River City this weekend, and you have the chance to meet some of your favorite TV celebrities like our next guest. You've seen him on the hit TV series Buffy the Vampire Slayer, on Sci-Fi's Caprica, and he's had a recurring role in the first season of Arrival of Hawaii Five-0, and of course Smallville. James Marsters is here, and we welcome him to Virginia this morning. James, you've had your coffee. Good morning. Welcome, man.
Welcome. Good to be here.
Welcome to Richmond. James, I have to ask, there are a lot of people here, even in the studio, and the news crew wanted to come down and meet you. What is that like to get up close and personal, out from behind the camera, and meet the people that really love your body of work?
It's absolutely fabulous. It's like waking up in a dream every day. I was a poor theater actor for years until I was 34 years old, and then I met a man called Joss Whedon, and everything changed.
34 years old?
Yeah. When I got Buffy, I was 34.
Tell us about the breaks, because a lot of people move west to Hollywood and California. You were born in California. You moved east.
I ran away from that place.
You went against the grain. Tell us about that and your decision and where you ended up.
Yeah, I studied in New York for theater. I decided when I was young that I wanted to be a theater actor. I got a little bit famous right out of high school. The thespians gather at Ball State University for a big conference. They're high school drama nerds, basically. And every other year they gather, like 2,000 of them, and there's a play that's cast from around the country for that event every 2 years. And the year I was a senior, it was Godspell that cast me as Jesus. And in Ball State University, I was like Justin Bieber. And people would follow you around, and you had to hide from people, and it was a chaos, and I decided I don't need that. I would rather be a stage actor where it's a little more sane. So I decided to be a stage actor. So I went to New York, then I started a theater company in Chicago, and then brought that theater company over to Seattle, and I was poor but happy. And then I had a son. And I decided the voice of God spoke to me when my son was on the birthing table and said, go to Los Angeles. This little human did not decide to be poor and happy. He would like a little money, thank you. So I went down to Los Angeles. Yeah, a little food too, maybe college, you know. And so I went down to Los Angeles just looking to make enough money for healthcare and stuff like that, and lucked into Buffy, and everything went crazy.
Is that what it is? It's luck? I mean, obviously you have the talent, but how much luck plays into it?
It's total luck. I mean, there are so many talented actors in Los Angeles, and some of them get lucky like me, and some of them don't. And like I tell young actors, all the talent you have, all the discipline you have, that's just a ticket to get into the casino. And then you start gambling. And if you hit cherries, then it's great, but most people don't. So
Buffy the Vampire Slayer kind of rocketed you to fame. What was it like playing kind of the villain and then the anti-hero?
Again, really great. You know,
Did you like playing the villain?
Yeah, you know, it's easier to play villains.
Is it?
Yeah, when you play a hero, you always are worrying about something. Yeah. You're always sweating, running, trying to save people, feeling bad that you're not saving everybody fast enough. When you're a villain, you lurk. You're just in the shadows, and you wait for the hero to come sweating by, and then jump out of the shadows, pop him in the head, and then you go home.
Sit in a chair like patting your cat, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's a very easy gig, you know? Yeah.
Do people kind of resonate for that? Do they kind of gravitate towards you because you're a villain in your roles like that?
I think so.
Make it more interesting?
I think so. People want to watch evil. I don't know why.
But then they meet you, and you're a nice guy.
Yeah, I hope so.
We were just talking about it before the segment. You love singing as well. I mean, you've had quite success singing and up on stage and playing a guitar.
Yeah, I was playing in bars when I was 13 years old, but I was playing exclusively James Taylor. So
not a lot of great demand for James Taylor cover bands.
Yes, one-man bands. You don't have to make a lot of money. But in 2001, I met Charlie DeMars and started Ghost of the Robot, and we've been touring the world ever since. We're working on our 5th album. You can get all of our stuff on iTunes.
Of course.
Ghost of the Robot. I got to say, whenever we play a club, the sound person who knows everything about music and has heard all the bands, they always say, "Oh, hi, Mr. Television, and whoever's with you today." Then after we sound check, the sound guy always goes, "Wow, you guys are really good." And then after the show, he's always like, "Dude, you rock! Oh my God! How do I get your music? Can we hang out?"
Cigarette lighters, you know, going off.
Yeah, so we're actually pretty good.
James, what is the difference between getting up and singing and performing and getting up in front of cameras and a director and producer and sound crew?
I guess the biggest difference is I write my own songs, and so I'm singing about things that are embarrassing or things that I don't tell everybody about, but then you put it in a song and you just belt it out to the public, and it feels very scary. And when it works, it's glorious, and when it doesn't, it's just horrifying.
You are here through Sunday at the Wizard World Comic-Con. Quite a list of guests. You, Ryan Lochte,
Yeah.
and Gene Simmons.
I gotta party with those guys. I gotta go out after the show and see what we can get into.
Just bring some protection. That's all I ask.
Yeah, like a full body sock. Yeah.
James, great to see you,
Yeah,
man.
great to meet you.
Come on out and enjoy the Wizard World Comic-Con. It kicks off at 3 o'clock tomorrow, runs until Sunday at the Greater Richmond Convention Center. For more information, you can just head online to WTVR.com/VTM. James, thanks so much, man. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to meet another celebrity who will be part of the weekend's fun at the Comic-Con. Sam Jones, the actor who played Flash Gordon, will be here. Stay tuned. Virginia This Morning returns right after. You want to take us out with a little song?
I'm coming home, I've done my time.
We'll be right back.
I've got to know what is and isn't mine.